How are you? Happy Valentine's Day! Because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to do things a little bit differently today, and I'm going to offer a couple of extra readings. So this reading is going to be for those single on Valentine's Day. And let's see what the cards have to share today. It's going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's likely that not everything is going to fit your circumstances, but if you're here, there's probably something here for you. And just listen in and see if anything pops out for you. So the first question is, what do my single friends need to know about love right now? What's their message about love right now? Okay, deception and children is what popped out. Your love life is being affected by children, and someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So to me, this overall energy is saying that there's been something that's transpired for you where either you have worn a self-mask or somebody else has worn a self-mask, and that children have greatly impacted your connections in the past. If you're currently single, doesn't mean you're not talking to somebody that, maybe feels like a romantic interest. And so if that is the case as well, maybe this isn't in your past. Maybe this is something that's going on right now. And that maybe either you or the other person is wearing a self-mask because maybe you're, thinking like, this isn't safe. I'm not free to express myself in who I am. Maybe it's not... I've been through enough before that I'm willing to have this wall up that kind of blocks things off, and so therefore I'm masking off, or maybe they're doing that. And to me, once you block out, when you're blocking things out, you're not blocking out just the bad. You're blocking out the good too. When you have a block up, it blocks it all. So maybe not having free expression or something along those lines is potentially transpiring or has in your past. And with children, your love life is being affected by children. That can happen in many different ways. It could be your childhood that could be impacting things and, kind of walling you off a little bit. It also could be that there's been children in the connection in your past where, maybe that is something that has greatly impacted your connections with others. Or maybe you aren't really interested in dating right now because there's children involved and you're just kind of like, nah, this isn't really what I want. But it's something that has impacted life in some way. What is your current blind spot in love? What's the current blind spot in love for my single friends? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So your blind spot is that you tend to love other people more than you tend to love yourself. You've got to be able to put the love into yourself before you can reciprocate that to other people. Because if not, things start to go sideways. If you don't really love yourself, you're going to start questioning things and worry about, like, is this past deception? Is this coming back into my life? Is this the same pattern happening over and over and over again? To truly be able to love somebody else, you have to be able to love yourself and know who you are, and that it's coming from a place of honesty. Otherwise, you end up with a codependent relationship where you're seeking, everything to come from your partner as opposed to being able to provide some of that for yourself. You've got to have that self-love first. So this is causing a blind spot in your connections because you're seeking something that can't be filled by another person. That has to only come from the inside. What energy is currently being attracted for my single peoples? You deserve love and stay optimistic about your love life. You are lovable. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So currently, that energy is saying that as you love yourself first, you're going to realize that you do deserve love. And that's going to help you also shift your thinking into, instead of going into the, I've seen this before, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, don't want to do it again. You're actually going to be able to be optimistic about your love life, because when it emanates from the inside out, you're able to truly share that with other people, and it changes things, and it helps you become optimistic about your love life. And when you're optimistic about your love life and know that something's going to change, that's going to come in, that's going to be beautiful and great, that's when it happens. Not when you're doubting it and saying, nope, this is never going to happen. Nope, I've seen this before. Nope, 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 nope. You're never going to get anywhere that way, because what you're thinking is you're going to find that. If you're optimistic, you're going to find that too. So you just got to stay balanced is what I'm picking up here. A lesson in love that has already been learned. What is a lesson in love that's already been learned for my single friends? Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by religious upbringing and the spiritual path. So maybe a lesson that you've already had to learn is to not let your religious upbringing and your spiritual path impact your connection with others. Maybe it's doing so in a negative way, maybe it's doing so in a positive way, but it's saying to me that you've already learned that there's something right within that has impacted your ability to connect with other people, and that you've learned to manage that is what I'm picking up here. Current relationship energy. What's a current relationship energy for my friends? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So to me, this in this card, there's two people together that are retreating. So it could be that you are connecting with somebody else and it's time for you guys to take a step back and really get to know each other a little bit more. But it also could be retreating and kind of pulling back and allowing you to love yourself first. So before you go putting your energy into anything or anyone else, you're able to step back and really love yourself first, and you can retreat and do that so that you come into a relationship with healed type of energy. You know, we're never going to be 100% healed. Having these interconnections is how we actually do tend to learn more, we grow more, we heal more together. But there's also times that we need to step back, and we really need to be able to retreat, love ourselves first, and then we can share that love with others. What am I supposed to learn from this, or what are my single friends supposed to learn from this? Let your friends help you. Sometimes before you can have a successful relationship with another person romantically, maybe your friendships need some healing. Maybe your connections with your friends and your family need to have some attention first, because if you can't have those honest types of connections with the people that you love in your life the most, chances are highly unlikely you're going to be able to maintain that with somebody new that's coming into you. So let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Ask and you shall receive. If we can't receive, we're not going to be able to receive in love. We've got to start with our friends, and Spirit's been very much speaking to me about this same thing. Let your friends help you. Doesn't always have to look like what you expected. How can I resolve my current issues? This one flew across the floor. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. When you play, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, which then allows other people to meet you there. And it brings freedom. It's so much freedom, and it's fun. When you're able to have a good time, laugh, love yourself, it emanates all around you, and that attracts in the love that it is that you're seeking, and it's beautiful. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to play, and that's going to unblock you. Let yourself play. All work and no play makes Mandi a very dull girl. There's a reason for that. We need to be able to play. What's next in love life? If you're able to do these things, it's going to be pretty incredible, because you're calling in your soulmate. And again, these are backwards. Sorry, selfie mode. They're always backwards. But calling in your soulmate and passion. So if you're able to do the work to get yourself to where you're able to open up, to really love yourself, to play, let your friends help you, connect on the inside, stay optimistic about your love life, you're going to start calling in your soulmate. Your person is going to arrive, and it's going to be beautiful. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together, and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow that passion in, allow that connection in, allow in that person. Once you shift your energy, it's a whole different dynamic, and then that person is able to freely come into you and to love you, and you're going to be understanding of the fact that you do deserve love, and that you are perfectly not only capable of having that type of a connection with someone, but knowing that you're worthy of that and what you're worthy of, so that you can cut out all the things that are not worth your time and effort and energy. You know, if it's the same cycles repeating over and over again, you're going to be like, nope, I've already done this. I've seen this before. I'm ready for the new. So let the new in, love yourself, and your soulmate is going to arrive, and it's going to be passionate, and it's going to be beautiful. So keep going, my loves. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have an amazing day.